Assalamualaikum guys, how are you today? I hope you all are well today. I wanted to introduce myself. Okay, first, my name is Haryani. I was born in Sebatik on 21 August 202 and now I'm 18 years old. I have 7 siblings and I am the 6th child. My father name is Lanso and my mother name is Suhanar. They are wonderful parents and I love them so much. When I was little, my mother used to learn to read the Al-Quran and my father who taught me to learn to write when I was little. I really like playing on the beach when I was little and it will become to my childhood memory. My school graduation include SD Negeri 1 Sebatik, continue SMP Negeri 3 Nunukan Selatan, and last SMA Negeri 1 Sebatik. And now, I continue my education at the College of Ibnu Khaldun Nunukan. Okay, my address is Jalan Dewi Sartika, RT 5, Tanjung Harapan. And I have many hobbies, including singing, swimming, reciting the Al-Quran, and playing phone. Okay, I have several big dreams in my life, one of which is to go to Umrah with my parents. I want to become a teacher. Since a little, I had the dream to become a teacher, and until now, I have always tried to make my dreams come true. Okay, last, I have several social media accounts, including my IG at Lasuga, LASUGA, and my number WA 0852 9895 6364. Okay, maybe that's just my introduction. I hope you guys want to be good friends with me. Okay, thank you. Okay, so now I want to read my paper about is hijab. Hijab is an Arabic word which means barrier or cover. Hijab is anything that covers something that is required to be covered or forbidden to exist. Among the applications of its meaning, the hijab is defined as khitar, which is what blocks something so that it cannot be seen. Hijab is a command from Allah to cover aurat, which is something that must be covered in order to maintain the honor of Muslims as whole human beings. However, there are a number of things about the hijab that Muslims do not know so far, and with that includes many Muslims make excuses for various reasons in order not to fulfill these obligations. The following is a description of the matter. Number 1, hijab is for all Muslims, both men and women. So far, cases regarding the hijab have only been referred to women. However, if we understand the essence of the hijab as an effort to cover one's genital, so there are rules for wearing hijab for men. Even though it is not as complex as women, because the genital that will be hijabed by men are those between the navel to the knee. This is the basic knowledge that we must know, and this is the true nature and purpose of the hijab, to be sure of covering one's genital. Number 2, about the hijab comment. Remember now, one famous figure in Indonesia, who is also the son of a great scholar, once said that there is no mandatory hijab comment in the Quran, and this is one of the reasons asked by some Muslim women not to wear the hijab. You see, it is true that in the Quran there are no specific instructions regarding this hijab. We cannot argue with that. However, the absolute commandment in the Quran is an obligation to cover one's genital. If he thinks there is no obligation to wear hijab, maybe he has another way to cover his nakedness. I remember the word of Yusuf Estes, a convert from Germany. He said it was okay if a Muslim woman did not want to wear the hijab as long as she remained in the house. Now, is there any other reason for refusing to wear hijab? Number 3, hijab morals and faith. Some of the Muslim women, when faced with the order to wear the hijab, will always show an attitude of rejection for various reasons. Among those reasons are making moral and faith as reason for delaying or not wearing the hijab. They argued that before wearing the hijab, then improve your morals first, or refuse to wear hijab because for them the most important thing is faith. It's true that sounds an attitude. Regarding morals, we need to know that the commandment about good morals has its own realm. If hijab is related to faith, then this morality is related to social ethics in Islam. Moral and hijab are not a package of orders, within the sense that morals are not a prerequisite that must be met before wearing hijab. However, the hijab can be the basis and motivation for a Muslim to improve and maintain good morals. Regarding faith, it is ridiculous if someone says that the hijab is not necessary. The important thing is faith. The question is, how can we have the true faith if we are still looking for reasons to refuse it for a mandatory commandment? Now, what else will be the reason for us to postpone and refuse to wear hijab? Number 4, hijab is a symbol of honor. Believe it or not, the hijab is a symbol of honor for a Muslim because he is able to keep something that is his honor where not just anyone can see it. Maybe if it is returned to our personalities, before we get to know someone further, when we see that he is keeping his hijab perfectly, of course, in our minds, that person is a good person and must be respected. Number 5 or last, hijab will take care of you and protect you. When we fulfill an obligation perfectly, that at the time we have protected ourselves from the torments of hell, especially for the obligation to wear hijab. Besides being protected from the torment of hellfire because it is not a sin to cover one's genital, a Muslim will be protected from all forms of evil that will endanger him. For example, evil originates from lust. With the hijab, of course, the opposite sex will be prevented from being tempted by lust. And more importantly than that, with this we will prevent more and bigger sins from apa nih? from everything. Now, what are your reasons for delaying and refusing to fulfill our obligation to wear hijab? Things about hijab that not everyone knows. Semoga bermanfaat. Thank you.